Welcome to the channel. We may have gone a little overboard on buying trucks. The goal for this video is to kind of explain what's going on with these two trucks, what we're doing with this truck, and also we're going to pull the front diff out of this truck so we can get ready for it to be rebuilt. But before we do that, we got to talk a little bit about this hood. So this is your chance to own the hood from this truck. Signed by Whistling Diesel himself. I'll sign it too if somebody wants my signature. I don't know why you would. But it'll be up on eBay, link down below. All the proceeds we're going to donate to a volunteer fire department. So we're not keeping the money, anything like that. If you want to help out a good cause and get a piece of this truck, here's a really good opportunity to do it. We will ship the hood at buyer's expense. You can do a local pickup as well. We'll give you, shoot a little video, shout you out on YouTube, Instagram, whatever you want. Get you some exposure that way, and it really helps a good cause. If you want something else from the truck, we are going to be selling off everything that we can kind of spare on eBay as well, so look out for announcements about that in the future. All right, let's get back to the video. So truck number one we picked up this week was going to be our donor truck for the Whistling Diesel truck, but we got it home and looked around this thing. It was picked up from Copart, had it delivered. It's got like a rhino line bed, has a little bit of rust around here and there, rockers and stuff like that, normal Chevy stuff. Needs a new tailgate, but it is like a almost perfect truck for the amount of miles and everything. It's got 200,000, just 200,000 on it. And she starts right up. And we realized the damage really isn't very bad at all. So we decided we're just gonna rebuild this one. So this is gonna be another rebuild on the channel. I don't know exactly when or how we're going to do it yet. Probably going to happen pretty shortly. But then we had to look for another truck, which brings us to that one. So this is another 05, and it is almost rust-free. We actually thought it was 100% rust-free. We picked it up in the middle of the night, so we really couldn't tell, but we were told that it was. And just noticed has a little bit of rust right there. So we're going to have to do rockers on it. But otherwise, the cab is pretty nice on it. Has a good bed. It's only a two-wheel drive, even though it says four-wheel drive. And so this truck is going to be our donor. We are going to use this one, the front end, for the black truck. And then we're going to use the cab for the Whistling Diesel truck. And this one's definitely a work truck, but it actually fires right up, kind of the same deal here. 187 on it. This actually has the lowest miles of the three trucks here, and it's the one we're tearing apart. Just got brand new batteries. The big issue with this one is I think it needs a transmission, or it definitely needs some transmission work. I know that the cable for going into gear is like stretched out. Actually, it went in that time, but see, like we're down in like 3, like we're down the whole way. It won't go any further. It only shows it's in drive up there. So you can get it in. I think we might even be able to get it into reverse now, kind of, but it has like almost no power. So I think pretty sure it needs a transmission. So basically how this rebuild's going to go is we are going to tear this truck down to everything but the cab. We're going to leave the cab on and leave it as a running driving vehicle for as long as possible until we get it 100% mechanically sorted out before we pull the cab off, because we need to replace both differentials, like drive shaft. The lift needs a ton of work because it's actually bent. If you look at the front cradle straight across here, I don't know if you can see it there, but it's bent. So there's a lot of problems that we have to go through on this. The linkage seal on the transmission leaks. We want to get all that stuff sorted 100% before we officially take it off the road and pull the cab off. But we'll pull the front end, bed, all that stuff off first. Since this cab is going on to the Whistling Diesel truck, we are going to have that sent off to be painted. And they'll fix all the rocker panels. They'll fix the little bit of door dings and stuff like this that we got. Got a dent here. And they're going to paint the whole way, gloss underneath of it, everything. We're going to really try to make it show truck worthy. And now that all the planning is out of the way, let's drop the diff out of this thing. We're gonna take off the hood too so that we can put that up on eBay like I talked about before. So the first thing we gotta do is pull this plate off here so we can actually get some access to everything. And we got a big bolt up front here.
The one that holds the actual diff?
Yeah.
The corn just fell out. I mean, I don't know. It looks like corn.
That's what they have in Indiana.
Oh no, that's a piece of wood.
Oh.
That looks like pressure treated.
Yeah, it's probably from some 4x4s or something.
Probably the wheel.
I'd say that's part of the wheels.
You hit over there?
Yeah, hit my phone. Woo! Nice.
There she is.
That should just slide
down. So it should be those 2 bolts over there.
Yeah, these 2 guys here.
And then CV shaft off, and wire disconnected, and rear drive shaft off.
Yeah, wire we can get right now.
You get the wiring?
Yeah.
All right.
Got at least there's a line over there, I think.
Yeah, little vacuum line.
Oh yeah.
Or actually, it's a vent line, I think. But I'm getting her off right now. She's sliding off. Yep, it's done.
So we got the mount right here in the rear as well. Drive shaft, and I guess just the CV axle, right? And then it should drop. And one of the reasons we want to replace this or get it out of here, because we could maybe fix it still. Obviously, it's that broken mount, and the output shaft on the side over here is bent up pretty bad too.
Whew. They're a little harder than I thought they'd be.
Yeah, I would agree. It might be cross-threaded or something. I'm gonna like break this thing.
That one's weird, yeah.
Oh.
What?
Well, just looking at where this bolt is down here for this mounting bracket, it does look like everything's shifted.
To the back.
Yeah, it's like completely pushed. Like the diff is pushed completely far this way.
Yeah, right, yeah. Left to right.
Yeah,
I agree. I thought I saw that too.
Yeah, and like crooked too.
Right.
All right, now we're gonna skip till we get to the last bolt. That was way more difficult than it needed to be.
All right. This bad boy while we're at it. There she goes.
I did not think it was going to happen there.
Yeah, I didn't either. But there goes the spacer. Weirdly enough, that was greased. Is that a thing?
It might just be all the leftover CV grease.
Okay. That's all grease in there.
It is a lot of grease.
What's that spacer? I don't understand. Oh,
comment down below if you're supposed to grease these spacers for some reason that I don't know about. But there is a lot of grease in there.
Lift up again. There we go.
Cool.
What do you think of that?
Oh, I think we could snap this bad boy off in about 30 seconds. Yep, it's starting to now. Woo, there she goes. Yep.
All right.
She's out.
So I think all we got to do is jack under the center and remove the other 2 bolts from the bracket, from the drop bracket, and it should come down. All right, you going under?
I'm just gonna say it for everybody in the comments. Yeah, it's a Harbor Freight jack. I think I might have gotten it. I don't know. Let's tighten down on it really or not. Still got the back bolt in there, but I think if we let a little pressure off here, it might come loose. Sorry, go ahead. All right.
Nothing?
No, she did not move at all.
Okay. All right. Put the weight back under there.
Push up on it a little bit.
Push it out?
Yeah, good. All right. Let's see. Nope. I think this thing is just so torqued that that's what's holding up on it. Okay. Oh, she's coming now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do this like a little
Yeah, so
step at a time.
it's getting caught on my bolt here. It might be.
Yeah, maybe just rock it a little bit. Yeah, there you're getting it.
Oh, I think something happened there. Let a little off of it?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, it doesn't help that this front bracket's bent back into it either.
We don't have a lot of space. Alright, you got to study. It's looking like it wants to fall my direction, so
It does want to follow your direction.
we'll just hold on to that shaft, please.
Yeah, I got it. Out.
Okay. Now,
I'm just going to let her go back here, I think.
that part's okay. I think we can
Yeah.
get the ground out of this part.
Yeah. So just let me get out of this thing too.
I gotta hold this, and you just want to grab that tail shaft. It's gonna come down there.
Yep. There we go. Nice.
Okay. Should roll out actually. I didn't think it was clear, but I think it will.
Yep, I think.
All right.
Lifted trucks aren't all that bad.
Ready, set.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
Or maybe let's just go out here.
Could just move the truck.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Drive shaft out. Differential out. You can see that's probably part of the reason why it wasn't in the place where it's supposed to be. And in fact, this guy does like an oblong circle every time it goes around. Actually, I can kind of see it even at slow speeds right there. So this is either going to get rebuilt or we're just going to find a new one. If you are within like an hour of the central Pennsylvania area.
373.
Yeah, it is 373 gears. And reach out, DM me on Instagram or something. I might be able to buy one from you if it's in good shape. Last thing we're doing today is pulling off this hood so that I can snap the pictures for eBay. Final resting place for the hood right there. We didn't clean it, do anything with it. It's going to sit there until one of you guys pick it up. Get this thing for your garage, man cave, whatever. So we are finished up here for what we're going to do today. Just got a little bit of cleanup to do. Yeah, got to get a diff. Got to start tearing this one apart. Major thing I forgot to tell you is the powertrain from this one. We have a use for it as well. And that is going to be going in the OBS. Yes, we're still going to swap the OBS just like I said originally. We're just going to do it with the powertrain from that truck. Obviously probably going to need a new transmission, but the engine is solid. So that's the plan for that. All right, that's all I got for you. We're done for the day. Thanks for watching, guys.